What do you mean, no sign of her? Here's a sign for you. You're fired.
Is that your PI?
Yeah, one of 50. And not one of them has a lead on Jessica.
They will find her, okay?
What happened with Danny?
Oh, she's registered at Lambview High School. She starts classes tomorrow.
So she wanted to go.
Oh, she couldn't wait.
So she's gonna be okay then.
Yeah. She's in good hands with her big sister.
So, what are you gonna wear for your first day at Lambview High?
Any of these. I'm just glad I don't have to wear a uniform anymore. I'm sure.
Hey guys, good shopping?
Yeah, it was great. What are you looking for?
The remote. I want to see what's going on with John's arraignment.
Oh, you haven't heard anything?
No, my mom hasn't called me yet. She's afraid that scum Lowell's gonna hold things up.
I asked you a question. What's going on here?
You're pretty sure of yourself when John's not here to use as a human shield.
I'm not discussing McBain and his trigger-happy fugitive buddy with you.
Well, if he's on the run, aren't you afraid he's going to finish off the job?
Dr. Saybrook, why are you still here? Why are you in the ambulance taking care of your boyfriend?
Surprise!
What the hell is she doing here? I told you not to get her involved.
You try and stop her.
Yeah, do you really think that I would listen? Besides, it went like clockwork. You're out.
Yeah, well, pull over. We're letting you out.
John, we don't have time. We need all the help we can get to find Jessica.
Yes. That's right, my darling. You sleep now. And rest. Doesn't it feel good to stop fighting? And when you've woken, you will forget everything about that false family. You'll be a brand new person, reborn. And when the baby arrives, we will create new memories. And you will love Rex's baby as your own.
I'm not doing this. I can't do this.
Why not? Stacy needs to have this baby now.
Yeah, I'm not helping you induce labor just to fool Rex.
Oh, wait, I thought you said this was safe.
Maybe it is. Stacy, I don't know. I don't know, okay? What I do know is that it's not right, and I'm not going to do this to my child.
We have a deal, Sky. You help us get this baby out of Stacy now. Rex doesn't find out it's yours, and Gigi will never find out you slept with Stacy. Everybody wins.
Yeah, you know what? That's not important to me anymore. Roscoe, wake up!
You have to get back to Stacy?
We think it's gonna be a while.
Do we?
Look, I saw how upset you were before when I came in here with Stacy, and I want to make things right for you. For us.
I think it's a little late to make things right between us. Things started going south as soon as Stacy hit town. Now she's having your baby.
Must have been kind of awful running into her here today.
I've had the last 9 months to get used to the idea, right? Not like I didn't know this day would come.
I don't think any of us were exactly ready for it.
But now that it's here,
all this pain that I thought I had set aside, it all came rushing back to me.
I don't care what's important to you. This baby's important to me, and I need to have it now. So give me that shot.
Do it, Sky, before Rex gets back.
Come on! Rex is one closed door away from finding out this baby isn't his.
Yeah, what if something goes wrong?
We're in a hospital. Just inject me and we'll get my doctor.
Doctors don't fix everything.
Yeah, well, they charge like they can.
Look, if something happens to this kid because we did this, because I did this, how am I supposed to live with myself, knowing that I hurt my own child?
So what? You're just deciding this now? When Rex already thinks Stacy's in labor and we have no time to make another plan?
Together, you and I will lead a life most blessed.
Messenger.
I'm with my daughter.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just received word that Stacy Marasco is in labor. Your grandchild's about to be born.
Bring the vessel carrying my grandchild back to me. We have everything we need to ensure a safe delivery. By the time the child arrives, Jessica will be ready to hold him. My daughter's arms, the first he will feel. Her heartbeat, the first he will hear. Her smile, the first he will see. And my dear darling Jessica will finally stop mourning the baby she lost.
We're receiving reports that former Landview Chief of Detectives John McBain, arraigned today for the alleged assault of cult leader Mitch Lawrence, was shot and wounded in what can only be described as a courtroom melee. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Oh, my God.
My mom's at the courthouse.
All right, I'll go with you.
No, stay here with Hope. Look, I'll call you, all right?
With all the guards you had covering John, there wasn't enough room in the ambulance.
Mister, we just got word McBain escaped.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Seems he had backup waiting at the ambulance. Brody Lovett.
But how could he? Oh, it was a setup. That son of a bitch.
Mitch killed my husband and he kidnapped Jessica. What do you expect me to do? Sit around and do nothing? Besides, when Mitch goes down, I need to be in on it.
Quit driving like an old woman in Florida. Jessica tried to call you again?
Jessica called you?
I think so, but she hung up before I could answer.
Can you call her back?
Restricted number. At least she was able to make the call. Maybe it means she's okay.
Bring the harlot back here safely and make sure that my son is not harmed. Maybe once this child is back here with me and Jessica, Rex will decide to join his true family.
I didn't just decide this now. I tried to tell myself it was okay. I even had myself pretty convinced, but now that I'm standing here with a needle in my hand, no, can't.
Then give it to me. Give me the needle. I'll do it.
No.
I don't know. That's such a good idea.
Nobody is doing anything, okay?
What do you want, Sky?
Nothing?
Well, you must want something, because clearly Gigi isn't enough. So what is it? Huh? Money? Drugs? You want a few free lap dances?
Don't you understand this isn't about that?
Then what is it about?
Tell Gigi the truth.
It's bad enough that my sister's having her baby. But seeing you take such good care of her, getting her to the hospital, making sure she's all right, buying her lollipops, for God's sake.
I'm sorry.
When Shane was born, I took a taxi to the hospital.
Yeah, you told me.
And when I was paying the driver, counting out the last of my tip money, I just kept thinking, this is not how this is supposed to be.
Gigi.
But that wasn't the worst thing about it. The worst thing was walking into the hospital all alone. I was in labor for 12 hours, Rex, and I spent every agonizing minute wishing to God I knew where you were.
So you could kill me?
No, so I could call you and ask you to come and be with me.
I thought you shot him with blanks.
Blank's not like a cap gun. It packs a hell of a kick at close range. I'm fine. Take a sec.
exit. We're gonna stick to the side roads. Bomb the ramp. Take a left.
Got it.
What do you got for me?
Fish? Yeah, your boy set us up with everything we need.
You guys did good.
Something else?
Just where we left Marty holding the bag.
Put out an APB on Lovett and McBain and find every available unit. I want McBain found now.
Good luck on that.
Hold it right there.
Cole's mom's been with John McBain for a while now.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, me too. You know, my mom was actually married to him for a little while. They got married for a custody thing, but they ended up really caring for each other. He's a really good family friend.
I think our father might disagree. John McBain was the guy who rescued Cole's mom from him when he was keeping her captive.
So you really did read all about that?
Yeah. I don't want to get into this again.
Okay, well, let's figure out what you're gonna wear tomorrow, then. You know, Matthew's a sophomore, too.
Well, good. Then I'll have a friend in some of my classes.
A friend? Yeah, okay.
What?
Well, it just seemed like you guys were a lot more than friends.
You know, I really like this sweater. Think it'll look good changing the subject?
What? Come on, you have to tell me. I'm your big sister.
I know, but, I mean, I spent so many years as an only child. I'm not used to sharing things.
Okay, fine. But I do think you should know that I've known Matthew since he was a kid, and he used to always follow me around. You guys are really tight.
Well, we did kiss once. But it was just once. It wasn't a big deal or anything.
Really?
But he hasn't called in a while.
Oh.
Not since I freaked out about Todd in front of him.
I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
Yeah, like he thinks that I'm this crazy, damaged, high-maintenance girl or something.
No, he would not think something like that. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
So Danny doesn't want anything to do with me, does she? That's all right, I know. I knew I should not have burst over there this morning, but I just couldn't help myself. It's like one of those pod people.
Well, that's a step.
Not having my body taken over by aliens?
Becoming conscious. Knowing that you should back off.
Yeah. What good is a conscience if you don't listen to her?
You wanted to make things right with her. I understand that. I mean, look at how I charged out of here this morning. Nothing could stop me from wanting to make things right with my daughter.
You can make things right with her, though.
I'm sorry you have to go through all this.
What for? I'm the one who raped Marty. Did a billion other bad things.
Which you regret.
It's not good enough.
Well, what is? Huh?
Nothing. Now that Danny knows the truth about me, she's never gonna forgive me.
You want to tell Gigi the truth? Have you lost your mind? If you do that, she'll run away from you so fast you'll get whiplash.
Maybe she won't.
What do you think's gonna stop her?
Maybe she'll understand. Maybe she'll even forgive me.
Yeah, right.
You know, she did tell me she loves me. Maybe that's enough.
Gigi, look, I swear that if I had known that you were pregnant,
I know.
things...
It's my fault for not telling you. But you never gave me a chance. You didn't even leave me any way to reach you.
And I wish I had, okay? I will never stop regretting that I was not there for you.
It's just, that's what makes this all so hard. All this time you've been looking after Stacy, giving her a place to live, going to all those doctor's appointments with her, making sure she's okay. It just reminded me of how alone and scared I was. Between contractions, I kept wondering how you'd ever find me in Texas. So I had almost wished that I had stayed in Michigan after my parents tossed me out. Almost
Jeez.
Anyway, it was a long time ago, and we can't change it now. And it's not really anybody's fault, even. It's just that today, I wish that I had had what you were giving Stacy. The best of you.
Stacy does not have the best of me. And my heart might be with the baby, but my heart is not with Stacy. My heart still belongs to you.
Wow, Gigi must really love you. I mean, if you think she can forgive you for sleeping with Stacy.
Okay, give it a rest. She's not winning a Nobel Peace Prize, okay?
I don't know, Sky. You know how much my sister actually hates me.
You know what? You know what? It was one time, and it doesn't count when you drug me.
Yeah, Stace, give Gigi a little credit. I mean, if she can forgive Rex for sleeping with you on the UV floor, I'm sure she can forgive Skylar here.
Okay. Okay, I know what you're doing.
And if Gigi can forgive Rex for knocking you up, then I'm sure she can forgive Skylar for... Oh, wait. She didn't forgive Rex. In fact, that's the reason she left him.
Are you through?
Come on, Skylar. Okay, if you're gonna be honest with your girlfriend, try being honest with yourself. Gigi is never gonna be okay with this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a chance I'm gonna have to take.
I know you are afraid, but soon you will see that there is nothing to fear. When my grandson arrives, you'll be up and about and ready to care for him. And the hole in your heart will finally mend.
Let go. Let go. It's gone.
No.
Can't believe you just said that.
What are we supposed to do now?
Don't worry, there's more of that.
Well, you're not getting it from me.
You stupid bastard! You think Gigi loves you? She doesn't. She loves that nice, sweet guy who was always there for her when Rex wasn't. The guy who could never lie to her. The guy she thought she could always trust no matter what. Where is that guy? Huh? Because I don't see him, do you?
Yeah, which is exactly why I have to come clean.
And you think that's all it's gonna take, huh? And she's just gonna forgive you, go back to the way things were? After you've been lying to her every single day? Wake up, Skylar! Nobody loves anyone that much.
If Gigi doesn't forgive me, that's my own damn fault, and that's the price I have to pay. But guess what? This is not happening. It's over.
If you really loved Gigi, you couldn't do this to her.
Rex, stop it. Please. Don't tell me that your heart still belongs to me.
But it does.
My sister is having your baby right now. Okay, telling me that it doesn't do any good for either of us.
Don't say that.
But it's true. I spent all those years hoping you'd come back to me. Thinking, knowing that if you did, everything would be perfect.
It was perfect for a little while.
And then it wasn't. And I still didn't want to let go. I kept holding on until you finally did what had to be done. You put us out of our misery.
I never wanted this.
I know, but it's all right. We're all better off now.
I should get back to Stacy.
I have to get going too. It's supposed to snow up in the mountains, and I want to get up there before it starts coming down.
Wait, you're going to Vicky's cabin where you and Skylar first hooked up? Is he going to be there with you?
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna go up to that cabin, I'm gonna meet Gigi, and I'm gonna tell her everything.
How do you think that's gonna make her feel, huh?
Hurt and upset.
No, she's not gonna be hurt. She's not gonna be upset. She's gonna be destroyed.
No, she's a stronger person than that.
Wait, if that were true, why would she need you?
You're her knight in shining armor, Sky. How do you think she's gonna feel when you turn out to just be another guy who lied to her to get her into bed?
You know, when you put it that way, it almost sounds accurate.
Don't do this, Sky. Don't tell her you're the father. If you really love her the way you say you do, you won't hurt her like this. Rex already did that. You need to save her. Save her from the truth.
got a secret weapon. Fish gave me a bug with a two-way GPS tracking device.
Not department issue, I'm guessing.
No. Planted it on Mole's phone.
What is going on? Who is this man? Get him out of here.
Very sorry, sir. As soon as he calls Lawrence, we'll be able to pinpoint his location.
If he calls.
What did you say? No room in the ambulance?
Excuse me?
That's what you said. Turns out John McBain wasn't in that ambulance. How do you explain that? You were in on this.
How could I be?
You examined McBain, even if you didn't know what he was planning when Brody pulled the trigger. At least you knew when the paramedics got there.
All I know is when this is over, you're going to get everything that's coming to you.
Likewise. In fact, why wait? Give me your cuffs. Marty Saybrook, you're under arrest for aiding and abetting.
Get your hands off my mouth! You don't touch it, you hear me?
Anything from Fish?
Yeah, there's some more information on that letter Lawrence wrote to Jessica.
Something useful, I hope.
Guys, we got company.
Hey, what do we say about never, huh?
I'm not gonna kid myself.
Oh, what do you think, I'm kidding myself? Huh? Trust me, Daniela will forgive you. She just needs some time.
What do I do until then? Take up crocheting?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, Danny lives at Stars and you live in the guest house. I hate this.
Hey, you're not the one who has to sleep in the bed in that guest
I mean
room.
it, I'm serious. I don't like this feeling.
What feeling?
Well, I don't know where I stand with anyone. You or Danny. Where do we stand, Pear?
I'm sure you guys want to catch up, but I have to ask, have they found Jessica yet?
My Uncle Clint said they haven't found her yet.
Well, how's Aunt Vicky doing?
Just being brave, like always.
Aunt Vicky? Does that mean that she's my aunt too?
Oh my gosh, I haven't even told you about the whole family yet.
Well, I'm just still trying to get used to the fact that I've got two brothers.
Well, my Aunt Vicky is Dad's sister.
Oh.
She's nothing like your dad. She's awesome. Right, Star?
Yeah, and Jessica is her daughter, our cousin.
Oh. I hope I get to meet her.
Me too.
Have you guys heard about John McBain?
Cole's at the courthouse. He went to go be with his mom.
You tried to have me killed. You have my daughter and girlfriend taken hostage. And now you're gonna arrest my mom after the man she loves been shot, huh?
You want to share a cell with your mother? Go ahead. Hit me.
Let's just ask so nicely.
Stop! It's okay. John's okay.
They say I'm amused.
I know, but he stayed here with Brody to go find Jessica. It's all right, okay? Listen to me. Let it go. Star and Hope, they need you. All right, I'll be okay. It's okay. Cuff me.
You heard the lady.
You gotta listen to me.
I'm listening.
All right. You can shake these guys, no problem.
Tell me what to do.
All right. We're gonna gun through this lot on the right.
A woman, when she is in labor, has sorrow because her hour has come. But as soon as she has given birth to the child, she no longer remembers the anguish. For joy, a human being has been born into the world. But for the fallen woman who's carrying my grandchild, there will be no joy, dear Lord, but only anguish.
You punk-ass little weasel. You string us along for this far and just chicken out at the last minute? No, it doesn't work that way. I won't let you do this to my best friend.
Sorry, Kim. I'm doing it. Deal with it.
Skylar, wait. You gonna rat me out to Rex?
Rex, let's not talk about Skylar. You're having a baby tonight. That's all that matters.
Do you love him, Marasco? Please. I need to hear it so that I can start my new life. without you. Please. Put me out of my misery.
Yes, Rex. I love Skylar.
You ready for this? It'll take more than a couple of cop cars to stop me from getting Jessica back.
Natalie, you good?
I'm good.
Name of the tires.
Gigi, I love you. That's never gonna change. But the way you feel seeing me and Stacy together, that's how I feel seeing you and Skylar together. But if he is good to you...
He is. He is good to me.
Okay, then. Okay.
Rex, everything is going to be fine. It will. Once Stacy has that baby and you hold it in your arms for the first time, you won't know it hit you.
Yeah, I remember how I felt when I found out Shane was mine.
This time, you get to love your child from the second it's born. That's a gift. I wish you and Stacy luck. And happiness.
No, I'm not gonna rat you out to Rex. Because Gigi's the only person I care about right now. But if you love Rex, like you say you do, you're gonna tell him the truth too.
You know what, Sky? Fine. Stacy and I'll figure something out, and Rex will be this baby's daddy.
Okay, whatever you say, Kim.
But if Rex finds out he isn't, you better step up.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Your son's name is Justin, isn't it?
You know it is. Your drug addict, dope pusher son set him up so McBain could arrest him.
The only reason why I called John so he could stop Justin from using it.
You love your son, don't you, Commissioner? What would you have done if Miss Lawrence had taken Justin instead of Jessica? And what would you have done if, God forbid, Mitch Lawrence had killed your son instead of Jared? Would you have let Mitch walk then?
Unlike my predecessor, my first loyalty is to the law.
Your only loyalty is to yourself. John will find Mitch Lawrence and Jessica.
Don't bet on it.
Sharp left ahead and cut across the...
God help you, Commissioner, because sooner or later, you will outlive your usefulness. And when you do, Mitch Lawrence will turn on you. And he won't even be as merciful as you've been to my son.
I should go check on Hope. I'm so glad you came.
I had to see you. I was worried.
Oh, I'm fine. I love hanging out with Star. She's really cool.
Yeah, she is.
And I promise tonight, no more Todd talk. I want to hear all about you.
Well, you know, there is this problem that I'm having.
What?
There's this, girl I just can't stop thinking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, it is you, right?
Yeah, I got that. I can't stop thinking about you either.
I'm so sorry. You guys,
I meant to take it with me. Hello?
Hey, John escaped.
Wait, I thought he got shot.
The whole thing was a setup to get him out. He's looking for Jessica and Lawrence.
Oh, that's great.
Well, it's not all good news.
What else?
Lowell's taking it out on my mom. He arrested her.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, look, I'm gonna stick around and see if there's anything I can do for her.
Lowell's getting a call.
This better be good. We lost McBain and Lovett.
What? How the hell could you have lost them?
Were you in on this?
No, I saw John get shot. I thought he was...
Lovett and McBain shot our tires out.
What are you, a bunch of amateurs?
As soon as I saw him fall, I went to him, and he let me know he was okay, but for a minute there...
Mom, I'm sorry.
Brody helped him.
Just Brody?
Well, some of John's friends from the Bureau, they posed as paramedics, and they took care of Lowell's guys, and there was someone driving a getaway car.
Whoever was driving that car must some serious moves.
I can't put my finger on it. There was something familiar about the driver.
Stay on it.
Call Lawrence and warn him we're on the loose.
I'll think of something. I always do.
No. Skylar's gonna tell Gigi. Gigi's gonna tell Rex, and it's over. We did all that work for nothing.
No, we didn't. Hey, I'm gonna go catch Skylar.
To do what?
To make sure he doesn't tell Gigi. I can do this.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Stall. And when Rex gets back, just do whatever you need to do.
Like what?
Just tell him you had false labor.
That'll work?
Remember what happened with Tiffany? Just say your contractions stopped and they're sending you home. Okay, you could do that, can't you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Good girl. I'll make this work. I just have to catch Sky before he rats you out.
You're not gonna make this easy on me, are you?
Yeah, that's a simple question.
Oh, where we stand?
Yeah, I can tell you where I stand.
After we came back from Tahiti, when I saw you, after thinking we might never see each other again, when we kissed, I thought everything was going to be all right.
Yeah, me too.
And I wanted to kiss you again this morning when you came out of the shower. But then I decided that wasn't such a good idea, and
I called out to you.
Yeah, but you didn't stop me. And
couldn't make that mistake again.
John's okay.
So he wasn't shot?
Well, he escaped, and now he's looking for Jessica. Okay, I'm gonna go do something. You know, I totally underestimated Landview. This town is off the hook.
I'm glad you like it.
I do. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you came back. Because then I wouldn't be able to do this.
Do what? Sorry. I'm really sorry. It's okay.
Yeah, why don't we go get something to eat?
No, I'll stay out of your way, I promise. Actually, I'm starving, and you can fill me in on Landview High.
Great, sounds like a plan.
Officer, find Dr. Saybrook a nice cell.
Mom, don't worry. I'm going to get you a lawyer.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Lawrence can't be far. We know he's after Rex's baby.
And Rex told me that Stacy's almost due.
Lawrence would know that.
What doesn't he know?
He's got to be close, so we can take the baby when it comes.
Okay. Here's the deal, in case you were wondering. Even if Rex finds out you're not his, and he wants nothing to do with you, I do. Okay? As long as we're together, we're gonna be okay. If we're really lucky, Aunt Kimmy will catch Uncle Skylar. She'll make him keep his big mouth shut. then everything will work out just fine.
Is Gigi still around?
She took off for the cabin.
Oh, thanks. I was hoping to, get up there before the snowstorm hits.
Yeah, you do that.
What are you doing here? Who's watching Stacy? You left her alone?
Still don't get it. Why did Lawrence take Jessica if it's the baby he really wants?
It's gonna have something to do with the kid.
Mitch has always been obsessed with Jessica.
Lowell's making a call.
This had better be an emergency.
It is. Lovett and McBain escaped.
No matter. They'll never find me.